The Mortal Thor, issue number 4. That's right, folks. If you wanted to go right back into Odin returning in New York and seeing his kids acting fools like normal people, you're going to have to wait another issue because this is all about Magni and what he's doing in Asgard and stuff, which could come across as filler. It definitely has a different artist on the book, so maybe it's a little filler. But it's kind of important. It does kind of lay the seeds to what's about to come with like Enchantress and stuff, which I'm really glad Ewing's picking up where he left off with Enchantress, doing some weird stuff. Secretly, I think that's his favorite character of this run, is writing her being like a deceptive little witch, and I think that's just great. That's what you want to see. So this issue opens up and we see Magni with Blackjack, and he's with the Warriors 4. It's Fandral, Volstagg, Hogan, and Hildegard. That Valkyrie, I think that's the other one they're saying. Anyways, they're talking about how Fandral's like the Zeppo in their group, which is definitely a Marx Brothers reference. I'm like, okay, sure. Any kids gonna know what that means there, Al? I don't know. Nonetheless, they're saying that Fandral's the Zeppo. Looks great, but isn't the one that does stuff. And then Balder walks in, trying to get Magni to take the throne. And he's like, I don't want the throne, uncle. You have more claim to it than I do. That's not my real father. I'm from like a different time that doesn't exist anymore. I shouldn't have it. And then his mom, Amora, walks in, which is the Enchantress. And she's like, come on, son, just take the throne. It's a lot of that for this book. Which is fine. And I think he makes valid points. He's like, I'm not from this world. I have no claim to it. I don't want it. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I can't leave. So I'm trying to make the most of it. And you people keep trying to push me into something. I hate it. I'm leaving. So he walks away, leaving everyone just thinking about like what he's doing. We then see like the foot of the big dining table that they were at. There's like a little creature or something poking through the floorboards, and he like starts digging down. He's like, I got news, big news, big news. He digs all the way to Ulik or Ulik, whatever you want to say, the troll king who lives under Asgard. And he's like, come now, Pebble Dash, tell me the tales you have of Asgard and what's going on there. And he's like, Thor's son doesn't want the throne. It's empty. It's for the taking. It's a realm without a king. We could take it. You should take it. Do it. Ulik, take it. Take it. Be the king. Do it. And then, it's very interesting, because I'm genuinely like, I haven't really thought about Ulik the troll for a while. But Al Ewing's like, do you remember that time when, like, Ulik became Tanarus, and he, like, claimed the power of Thor for a brief minute? Do you remember that? Because I remember it vaguely. I remember thinking Thor's dead and a new guy's here, and I had to explain that to people when I was like, oh god, a young buck, just getting into comics. How do you explain that to somebody? Even back then I was like, okay, I don't even remember the story, but I just remember like the teaser poster with Tanarus, like, who is this new Thor? And it was Ulik. So yeah, so he's like, perhaps me should become Tanarus again, and I can stake claim to the Thor power? Is that possible? But who's going to make me look like Tanarus again? Is there a magician I can trust? And then Amora shows up like, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I heard you guys the whole time you were digging down, and I do want someone on the throne that owes me a favor, so yeah, is that enough motive for you? And he's like, well, you're not really an ally with Thor, and you kind of hate Asgard, and Asgard hates you, so yeah, what the hell, let's do it. We're like, yes, that is how it should be. Random. So she turns him into Tanarus again. We then cut to Magni, who's checking in on Heimdall, and he's talking to Sith. And she's just like, dude, are they trying to get you to be king? And he's like, yeah. I don't want to be a king, because that sounds hard. She just goes, well, what do you think you would do if you were king? Oh, no, I'd right wrong, I'd bring kindness, and I'd do the best I can. And then, like, a holographic or illusion projection of Amora shows up. He's like, my son, please, the trolls have kidnapped me. Come to the underlands of Asgard and save me. And Blackjack and Magni are both like, she's chewing the scenery a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely a portion of ham with this serving. But I guess if we follow her, we can figure out what's actually happening here. So they head down to the caves. They're attacked by some trolls. They don't kill any of them. They just neutralize a few. And that's when Tanarus reveals himself. He's using the strongest power he has, the Thor force against Magni, and he's taking him down. But he's like, this is weird. this shouldn't be happening because I'm the only one that can possess the power of Thor. So he like goes full Super Saiyan, glowing with light, knocks down Tanarus, reveals the illusion to be Ulick, and he's like, "All right, why'd you do that?" And he's like, "Oh, just because you have everything, you and Asgard, and all your power and all the stupid fine meals you have, and I'm stuck here eating all the shit down here." And he's like, "Well, you could have just said that, dude. Why don't you come up and have a feast with me? Like, we could share it with all of Asgard. If I am destined to be on the throne, I'd like to unite all of Asgard with me." So he's like, "What? Yeah, come on, let's go have a meal upstairs. Like, I could eat again. It's been 10 minutes, maybe, since I last had a meal, and Volstagg ate in like 3 whole boars. Let's do it." And then you hear some clapping, and Amora shows up. She's like, "Bravo. Now that's what I wanted." He's like, "Mom, was this your plan the whole time? Just to get me to meet Ulick, and we can unite all of Asgard?" And it looks like, "You bitch. You use me? I hate this." She's like, "Come on. Somebody had to do it. Like, I want to show you that you should be king. Look at how you're handling stuff. You're being a very decent person, boy. Like, it's kind of cool. You're doing pretty good. I'm happy with it. Good son. Good son alert." But if he's destined to be in this position, it looks like Magni's going to do his best to be a decent human. Or not human, I guess. Asgardian, but you know what I mean. So come with me, trolls. Let's go eat in the finest feast you've ever had, and everything's gonna be great. So everyone's just chilling, having a good time, and for some brief moment after the death of Thor and Loki and Odin and Frigga all being missing or dead or whatever, Asgard found some sort of smile and they were kind of relaxed. And all the while, the Enchantress was standing there planning her murder. And we see in like this final page, everyone's having a nice feast and chilling. And Amora's just quietly looking through the fourth wall at us like, "Oh, I am hearing the narrator saying I'm going to murder someone." So that's kind of fun. I can't hate this. It's silly and dumb, and it just makes me go, yeah, we haven't had classic Thor in a while. Look at all these fun characters we have. Let's play with them. Ewing clearly wants to play with them, so I want to see that. I want to see Enchantress manipulating people. I want to see a Troll King. Like, come on, it's great. And there's like a rabbit with robotic legs and a cybernetic face. That's pretty cool. That's fun. That's Thor. Like, it's cute. Let's see what we're doing next week with, what's his name? Sigurd Jarlsson, I think is his name. I can't remember. What's he up to? Either way, we'll cut back to him. Nonetheless, fun time. Looks great. Magni, the Thor. So, The Mortal Thor, issue number 4. I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.